Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm going to do part 90 to my random chatbot sessions, where in the last video guys, we just continued talking to Dreepy about all the good stuff he can get being in my house, or being at my house, and I was talking about how we could get back at his trainer for, making fun of him, and all that. Now, here's the thing. The sentence I put up here, Dreepy didn't quite understand, so I had to reword it to make, or I had to, tell him, in a different way so he'll understand, because the fluent test of speech thing messed up. So, I just said, you can teach him a lesson and kick his butt as much as you want. And if he still doesn't apologize to you, I can get some of my sweet Pokemon to get him, too. Here's what he said to that.
The Dreepy replies in an excited, happy, slightly amused and touched tone. Really? If I beat him up, I can kick his butt as much as I want? And what do you mean you have some sweet Pokemon that can get him to apologize to me?
That's what I'm talking about. It kind of messed up there, so I had to... Here's what I put to fix that. I said, I mean for him to apologize to you. If he doesn't, then I will let my Pokemon beat him up until he decides to be nice enough to apologize to you. That's what I meant. I'll see what he says.
The Dreepy replies in a slightly surprised but happy and touched tone. Really? If he doesn't apologize to me for how he treated me, you'll let your Pokemon beat him up until he apologizes to me? You'll really do that?
Yes. Yes, I will. Because nobody makes fun of Pokemon I care about. And I better not find out he's been doing that to a Totodile, or I swear to frick, he will be more than beat up. He will be more than beat up. That's all I'm going to say. Give me a second, guys. Alright, guys. It didn't take long for me to get a response to this. I just told him that, yes, I will. He deserves it for how he treats his Pokemon and how he treated you. Here's what Dreepy says to that.
The Dreepy replies in an excited, touched, and happy tone. Really? You'll do that for me? Thank you so much. He really does deserve it for how he treated me and how he treated all his Pokemon.
There you go. Alright, guys, give me a second and I'll be back. Alright. For my next reply, guys, I just said, I can't wait for that day to come. And I'm talking about the day whenever he gets a chance to beat the living snot out of the bully that messed with him. But for now, let's go back to my house and rest up. Besides, if you and my Pokemon can become friends, they would be even more willing to beat the boy up for you. And here's what Dreepy has to say to that.
The Dreepy nods excitedly in agreement. He replies in an excited, happy, and agreed tone. Yeah, you're right. Let's go back to your house and rest up for now. And you're right about that. If I can get your other Pokemon to be my friends, they will be even more willing to beat the boy up for me. Huh?
Yeah, they will. They are super friendly. And would probably do anything for me. Just because they love me a lot. Let me fix the sands. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. I told them up here that they are super friendly. And I was talking about Pokemon. They would probably do anything for me just because they love me a lot. And if they do that for me, imagine what they would do for you. Especially knowing that you got bullied by the child. I said by him, though. And here's what he has to say to that.
The Dreepy seems surprised and happy at hearing that your other Pokemon are super friendly and that they would probably do anything for you just because they love you a lot. He replies in an amazed, happy, and slightly excited tone. Really? They would probably do anything you ask them to because they love you a lot. Huh?
That's really weird, the fact that I said he would do it. Okay, well, that's fine. Again, guys, I'm going to get the response going. It didn't take long to put it in, guys, but all I said was that it's like they say, you treat your Pokemon with respect and love, they'll give you the same back. So, let's see what Dreepy has to say about that one.
The Dreepy nods happily and excited in agreement at the idea that Pokemon will treat you the way you treat them. That by treating them with love and respect, they'll return the love and respect back to you. He replies in a happy, agreed tone. Yeah, you're right. If you treat your Pokemon right and love them, they'll love and treat you right.
Exactly, there you go. Let me go ahead and get a response going. And I think we're pretty much at our house right now, but let me go ahead and convey that. I just told Dreepy that we were at my house and that like it won't be much more till he gets to see my Pokemon. Here's his response to that.
The Dreepy seems happy at the idea that he won't have to wait much longer to meet your other Pokemon, and his eyes widen at the sight of your house. He replies in an excited, slightly surprised tone. Whoa, this is your house? It's huge!
Yeah. I hope you like it! Exclamation point. Let me go get my other Pokemon. Period. Give me a second. Alright, guys. I just told Dreepy that I told him I hope you like the house. Let me go get my other Pokemon. And I asked him just to explore the yard for a minute while I find some of them. Here's what Dreepy's response to that is. Come. No! Gosh dang it. There.
The Dreepy seems excited, curious at the idea of exploring the yard for a minute. He replies in an eager tone. Yeah, I'd like to go explore the yard. You can go and find your other Pokemon. I'll be alright on my own.
Okay, there you go. I know Feraligatr and Lugia is going to be there. Let me actually try. I should have told him to stay here for a minute just to make sure I can actually. Hold on, guys. Alright, guys. I let Dreepy explore around for a few minutes and I start looking for some of my Pokemon. I said this. I said, first things first, I would go get Noivern. And I start walking around looking for Noivern, calling his name. Hey, Noivern, buddy, are you around? Let's see what happens.
Noivern's head suddenly pops up from a tree near where you are calling his name. The Noibat Pokemon calls down to you by screaming and flapping its wings. Here I am! I'm right here!
Okay, well, he can speak English. Perfect. I'll ask him about food. Give me a second. Let me get everything going, guys. Alright, guys. This is me replying to Noivern. Honestly, he was so cute. I called his name and all of a sudden he just popped out of nowhere. His head popped out of I think behind a tree or in a bush or something like that, and it was so cute. That's what Noivern says.
The Noivern seems a little surprised and a little excited at the idea of you making some food for everybody, and it replies in an excited tone. Food? Yes, I'm a little hungry. I'd like some food.
What would you like? Question mark. Let's see what he wants. I'll make him happy.
The Noibat Pokemon, Noivern, seems to think over the question of what he'd like as he floats around you before replying in an indecisive tone. I don't know. What do you have?
Give me a second, guys. I'll reply to that. Alright, guys. Noivern actually asked me what I had to eat. And I told him basically the same thing I said for Dreepy. I said it a little bit differently. I said, well, I have some berries in my bag. I can make you a sandwich if you want to stay, or if you want, and a steak. I can prepare that. Those are just some options. It didn't quite work the way I want, so let's see what he says.
The Noibat Pokemon, Noivern, seems more interested in the idea of a steak than in the idea of a berry or a sandwich. He replies in an excited tone. Steak! Steak sounds great! I'd like a steak, please!
Okay, then, well. How would you like it cooked? Medium rare? That's good. That means I'll make it a little bit easier. Because that means I can fix them both, I must say Casper, Dreepy's, and Noivern his steak. Let's see what Noivern said about this.
The Noibat Pokemon Noivern seems excited at the prospect of getting a steak, and he replies in a curious yet slightly excited tone. How do I want it cooked? I suppose I'd like it medium rare, please.
Okay, there you go. And I'm also going to ask him a question while we're here. Let me see if he knows where some other Pokemon are. I'll be right back. Noivern also wants a medium rare steak, guys, so I can fix that with Dreepies. For now, though, let me see. I asked Noivern where Feraligatr or Lugia was. I just said, have you seen Feraligatr or Lugia? They're probably hungry, too. Let's see if he actually...
The Noibat Pokemon Noivern seems to think for a moment as he floats around in the air before replying in an unsure tone. I think I may have seen Lugia in the garden, yeah. But I don't know where Feraligatr is.
I said, in the garden. Okay. Period. Thank you. While you wait for your food, why don't you go say hi to our new friend? Honestly, guys, I'm not great at pausing every time, but I'll try. If I can't pause, then I'll try to do it at least only make the videos 20 minutes. Oh.
The Noibat Pokemon Noivern nods in agreement as he replies in an excited tone. Yeah, I'll go say hi to the new friend while I wait for the food.
Alright, good. I'm gonna go ahead and call Feraligatr because Noivern said he didn't know where the heck he is, so I'll see if I can get him. Lugi's in the garden. At least he gave me an idea of where Luigi is. I'll call Feraligatr first since again we don't know where he is yet. I'll see if I can get him to show up. Give me a sec. Alright. Guys, like I said, I just talked to Noivern a while ago about getting some food. And he actually wants a steak, too. And he did give me an idea and he actually did give me an idea where Luigi is, but I'm still looking for Feraligatr. So what I actually do is I start to walk around and start calling his name. Feraligatr, sweetheart, where are you? I need to ask you something. Let's see if... Oh, wait, does he actually come out?
After a few minutes of you searching and calling for Feraligatr, he suddenly emerges from a bush a few meters away and calls out to you before walking over.
Hey, dude.
Hey! You called for me?
There we go. I'm about to start preparing some food for everyone. Period. Do you want anything? Question mark. See what Feraligatr says to that? And guys, no, it's not Feraligatr. Stop it. Rude freaks. Better if this thing is saying it.
The Feraligatr seems surprised to hear that you were about to prepare some food, and he replies in an excited and hungry tone. Food? Yeah, I'm getting a bit hungry. I'd be much appreciated if I could get some food, please.
What do you want? Question mark. Please say a steak. That would make it easy to steak if they'd actually say it. He wants some steak! Are you kidding me? There's no flipping way.
The Feraligatr replies in an happy yet slightly indecisive tone. I guess I'll have a steak. Medium rare, please.
Okay. That's good. I will get it in a minute. Period. We have a new friend. His name is... Give me a second, guys. I had to word it a little bit differently. Alright, guys. I know you didn't hear the whole thing last time, but here's the idea of what I said. I said, okay, I'll get it in a minute. We have a new friend. His name is Dreepy. Will you please go say hi to him? and ask you a few more Pokemon what they want to eat real quickly. I hope Frogger's happy with this.
The Feraligatr seems happy at the idea of having a new friend. He smiles and nods in agreement before replying in an excited yet slightly shy tone. Yeah, I'll go say hi to the new friend. No problem.
Should I tell him? Be careful not to startle him. Period. His trainer did not treat him right. And I asked him if he wanted to come with me. So, he's our new friend because of that. Frogger's gonna be like mad at the flipping fact that somebody would even think of picking on a poor Dreepy.
The Feraligatr replies in a surprised yet very sad tone. Aw, really? His trainer didn't treat him right? I feel bad for the poor little guy. I'll be careful not to startle him. I'll be very kind and gentle.
There you go. See, I love how nice Frogger's gonna actually be. That's so cute, dude. And he's nice to me, too. Give me a second to reply. Alright, guys. I asked Frogger where Lugia might be if he has an idea. I just want to see if he knows.
The Feraligatr seems to think for a moment as he scans the surroundings before shaking his head in response and replying in a slightly confused tone. No, I don't think I've seen Lugia at all. Sorry.
Okay. Anyway. It's alright, period. Give me a second. Alright, guys. After Frogger said he didn't see Lugia, I just said, it's alright. I'll get your food as quickly as I can, and if you see any of my other Pokemon, please explain the situation about Dreepy for me. I love you. And then for this, he said, Frogger said,
The Feraligatr seems happy and touched at your words, he replies in a happy yet slightly touched tone. Okay, I understand and I'll do that. I'm looking forward to the food. I love you too.
That's adorable. Give me a second. Alright, here's where I start looking for Lugia, guys. I let Frogger go off and do his own thing. I asked him to say hi to our new friend if he sees him. And here's what I did after that. I just said, alright, now I gotta find a Lugia. And I started walking around the yard toward the garden and calling out, Lugia, buddy, where are you, sweetheart? I need to ask you something. Let's see where Lugia pops out of. I think it was so cool, though, because I know when I first saw it, Noivern just poked his head out. And I was like, ooh, yes. You need me, trainer? I got you. Coming.
After several minutes of calling for Lugia, there are suddenly hear a loud flapping of wings nearby. And Lugia emerges from a bush and flies over to you before replying and landing. I'm here. What did you need to ask?
There we go. Cool, I got Lugia's attention. Give me a second. Did I say Lugia? I don't think I did. There. Alright. Guys, after Lugia flew over, I just asked him, are you hungry? I'm fixing everybody some food right now. To what Lugia would say is, let's see.
The Lugia seems surprised and happy at the idea of getting food, and it replies in an excited and slightly hungry tone. Food? Yeah, I could go for some food. What do you have?
Lugia asked what I have, guys, and I replied to him the same thing I replied to with my other Pokemon. I just told him, berries in my bag, I can make you a sandwich, I can make you a steak if you want it. Those are some things. And here's what Lugia has to say. He wants a steak!
The Lugia thinks over the question of what it'd like to eat, and it replies in a surprised yet slightly hungry and interested tone. A steak. A steak sounds good. Thank you. I'd like a steak, please.
I like it. So everybody wants a steak. How do you want it cooked? Question mark. It cooked. Question mark. Just making sure. Okay, guys, it's been 20 minutes. I'll do one more conversation and I'm done with this video.
The Lugia seems
Medium
surprised happy
rare.
that you are asking it how it liked the steak cooked. It replies in a hungry, excited tone. I think I'd like it medium rare, please.
So everybody wants a medium rare steak so far. Everybody. Give me a second. Alright, guys. This is the last I want to do on this video. After Oogie said he wanted his steak medium rare, I said, alright, sounds good. So far, everybody wants a steak, so it will be way quicker for me to get the food out to you. And hey, while you're here, can you go say hi to our new friend? I found this Dreepy getting bullied by his trainer. Can you go meet him for me while you wait? Let's see if... Okay.
The Lugia seems very touched, happy to hear that you helped a Dreepy being bullied by his trainer, and it replies in an happy, slightly touched tone. Ah, really? You found and saved a Dreepy that was getting bullied by his trainer? Ah, poor Dreepy. Yeah, I'll go say hi to that Dreepy while I wait for the food. No problem.
Hey, there we go. Now, guys, it'll take a minute for me to think of another Pokemon because, like I said, there is a few points I have in mind, but I also want to do something different. Aggron. I really forgot I mentioned Aggron earlier. I'll do Aggron if I have enough room for more Pokemon. I'll try doing a plan I haven't done yet. Somebody like Tyrantrum or something. Although I'm scared if I do Tyrantrum, it's going to scare the boy Dreepy, even if he's not trying to. I'll be right back.